What? Yep, it's morning. Good morning. Good Labor Day. How's everybody doing? What you doing? Bum crack pickers here. We got Glenn headed to work for a couple of hours. Ping G. Yeah, it's Labor Day, and why do we celebrate Labor Day? Just to celebrate the American worker, I think. Do you work? Are we working today on Labor Day? It's a black screen. What the hell? What happened? I have no video. Huh. Can y'all hear me? That is weird. Alright, let me see what the hell. Settings. I can see me on this side. Get Tommy to help me. Alright, I'm gonna unplug my camera and plug it back in and see if that makes any difference. Huh. This is weird. Come on, StreamYard. It's working now? Ooh. That was weird. Oh well. I guess we'll ride it while it's working. Uh Morning Chastity. There's that awful wrist. What is going on with everybody? Everybody. Here, I'll put the link in the side chat if anybody wants to come in. I don't know where Tom is. Oh, there's Gwen. She didn't like to be on camera. Da, 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 da. Do, do, do. So, Labor Day, y'all having good sales the last couple of days? I usually, on the holidays, I usually have a little bit better sales than normal. But so far, it's just been average for like Saturday and Sunday sales. Yeah, I got like 12 orders going out, which is my usual weekend thing. I've been listing some, getting some ephemera up and some stereo equipment up, mostly speakers. Got some Bose and some what's the other brand? Oh well, some good stereo equipment. And what else is going on? Not much. Do do do. Uh, Chastity sales have been good. Picked up 8 last night. Woke up to 4 more this morning. Just a sec. Sorry, Gwen had to tell me we got new kittens. Oh, God. Just about the time we're tapering down some of these neighborhood cats, we were down to like 3 or 4, and now we see 2 new kittens show up and a new mama. So now we got like 4 or 5 adults and 2 new kittens. Ugh. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Hi, Ping.
Hey, good morning.
What's
I had
happening
click
out there in California town?
I had to click that link 3 times before it would work.
I don't know. I first started and the YouTube side was just black.
Yes, it was.
What the heck was up with that? I don't know.
That means your camera wasn't working? I don't know.
No, it's got a little light on it that's blue when it's on, and it was on
Yeah,
the whole time. So I don't know
mine
what.
too. I gotta move it down some.
I
There we go.
don't know what. So anyway, and then Gwen just told me she saw an orange kitten. I've got this old beater car in the carport, and that kitten crawled up the tire and up in the
Mm,
underside of that car. So she said, "Don't take that car to town today."
yeah.
I'm like, great. We got cats in our cars.
hmm We
What
had
are you
that
doing?
happen one time in our driveway. Didn't realize
Fine.
it. Backed
Yeah?
up, kitten fell down, got run over.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was sad. I mean, didn't even know where he came from.
Yeah, several years ago, we had a crazy mama cat that raised kittens up on the roof of our house.
Mm.
It climbed up a tree with kittens and stuck them up on the roof.
Well, you heard my story about my cat, right? Well, not my cat. A cat came came into the yard. I told Steve, "Don't you feed that cat." Yeah, he fed her, and she was pregnant. Had 4 kittens, and the kittens had kittens,
Oh no.
and they had kittens. We had 18 cats at one time.
Uh,
Yeah, we got in contact with a rescue place, got them all vaccinated, all fixed, and most of them we got adopted. We took them to, oh gosh, Pet PetSmart. No, anyway, one of those pet places.
yeah?
And yeah, and most of the kittens were adopted. But what, when they got older, people don't want grown cats; they want kittens. So anyway, in the end, we got 5, and somehow recently one of them must have ran away or got killed or something, because I only have 4 now when I go out to feed them. So,
Hey,
hey
Scott.
there, Scott.
Morning, good morning.
So, yeah, a couple of years ago, that crazy mama cat that hid the kittens on the roof, she finally brought them back down, but then she took them up inside by the motor in my pickup, and I took my packages to the post office.
Uh-huh.
What's that? I stopped at the post office. What's that sound? I could hear meow, meow,
Oh.
meow, meow. While I'm taking my packages into the post office, and then I got home and I looked up underneath the pickup. Sure enough, there were 3 kittens up by the motor in my pickup.
Mm.
Ugh.
If you see those, pick those up. They make them in different colors. The XP's on the front of them.
What is it?
It's a camera. Fuji had a line of cameras that that are weatherproof.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
it looks submersible.
yeah, you because it's got double locks on the end of it to keep the battery from getting wet. And it's got seals around the battery compartments. This one's worth, I think it's worth like 59, $60. I got to charge the battery to make sure it works.
That's cool.
I've got a green one, the next level up. I think I've got it listed for 100. But yeah, most people don't know what they are. They look at them and they're funky colors. They don't look anything fancy because they got just a little lens on them or whatever. But they are like it says, it'll record in full 1080 and video, and forget what megapixel this one is. Yeah, on the front it says water and shockproof or something like that. There is something going on with StreamYard, Toss, because when I came in, it doesn't give you the option for your bottom name. That little tag or whatever.
Yeah.
And then whenever I click Enter Studio, it put it in full screen. It never does that. So they're having issues. It's not, I don't think it's your computer. I think it's StreamYard's having issues. And then, so this one, I went to the flea market. So anytime you see Olympus with a film camera, it makes you wonder. This one's still got film in it. I'd never seen a Super Zoom 800. It's worth $50. I gave 5 for it too. I gave 5 for the other one. These things are easy. Most of the time the battery's right there. This one actually takes AA batteries.
Are they corroded?
No. I got lucky because I didn't check. I brought this battery over here because most of them take that little guy. So 1, 2, 3.
Mm.
They might still, but I didn't check to see if they were good or not. Oh no, they're still good. Turns right on.
Good.
So that's all. You don't have to do anything but tell them this is battery tested, and you get nearly the same money as if it's fully tested. Because battery tested means it comes on and all the things seem to work. You get way better sales rate if you throw a battery in and can tell them, because it somebody who's buying it understands that it's not going to be DOA. It's actually going to work. Most of the time the film is the easy part, but this guy here.
Where do you even get film developed nowadays?
Yeah.
Are there places that still do that?
There's got to be places because there's still, if you go to like this local colleges and take photography classes, that's why the AE ones are so popular, because they generally start off in photography classes with film cameras still. An AE one, but I don't know who's buying them. Cameras are really hot right now, and including these film ones. If you look up Super Zoom 800, it comes right up.
Walgreens, it still does.
Yeah, I was going to say that, but you can see I pull it right up, and the first one somebody got 49 plus shipping. So it's these. So certain names like Vivitar, I have a saying about Vivitar cameras. Anything Vivitar is not worth a Viva shit. That's whenever I see it, I laugh because that's my saying for. But if it's an Olympus, if it's a Nikon, if it's a Canon, generally they're worth at least $35, $40. This one's a little higher. It was at the flea market. He wanted 10. I think I gave him 7 for it. I did pick up one nice camera. I've already listed it this morning. Anytime you see a bag like this, you need to look them. Was sitting on the table. It had a $75 tag on it. I'm like, what's in the bag for $75? This turned out to be a Canon. It turned out to be a Canon T3. I've got it listed for 150 plus shipping. It came with a charger, a battery, and just a regular kit lens, 18. But any of these Canons, and it's not the super return on equity, but um, the bag is super nice. I expect this to sell. I listed it this morning about an hour ago. I expected this. 72 hours is probably what it's going to sell. And I listed one more today too. Today's camera day.
Camera day.
Yeah, I listed this one today too.
But it's probably not worth it to get a film camera, take pictures with it, get them processed.
No.
How much?
That's why I tell them it's been battery tested, and then just leave it at that. So this one here is a Nikon. It's a D31. It's the equivalent of the Canon. They're about the same camera. I've got it listed for 152. It's got 2 batteries instead of 1. So it had a problem. It had one of these little guys here, or makes it where you can put 2 batteries in it. Put it right here so it can go longer. But one of the things here would not hold the battery in, which was irritating. I didn't want to sell it that way. But when you put that thing in here, this battery door has to come off. And so when I bought the camera, I didn't notice that the battery door wasn't there. I ordered one on Amazon. It was $6.82 for this little replacement battery door. And it's got 2 little prongs. It just snaps right in place. It took me longer to open the package than it did to snap it in place. And now I can sell it because I didn't want to explain how this thing only half-ass works. And it's a crazy brand. Doesn't have a lot of value to it, whatever that brand is. But instead of, now I have a camera with an extra battery, so I can. So this one, I expect this one to sell just as fast. It's got the same lens, 18 by 55. It's Nikon's version of that camera. The other thing I picked up this weekend.
We used to hear about.
I picked up that at the flea market. I gave $5 for that too.
College photography classes. A lot of times they require the students have a 35 millimeter, but
I didn't even look the bag. I bought the bag without looking it up. I wonder what it's worth.
I suppose people still use 35 millimeter cameras. I don't know.
So the bag, condition, new, completed.
Cameras don't sell.
So there's your bag. It's 30 plus shipping, 40 plus shipping, best offer.
Thanks, Jennifer. Yeah, hit the thumbs up.
Yeah, most of them are getting 30 plus 10 shipping, so it's worth about $40 ship. No, cameras don't sell. And then I went to a yard. So Friday, my neighborhood was having a yard sale. I gotta go over there and make a video about all the stuff. I stopped at the first one, met some real nice people, and this was Friday, and bought some wrenches. I'd never seen something this big. I mean, this wrench, it's an inch and 3/4. You know how big that is for a closed-in wrench?
Pretty big.
I mean, it's borderline like T-ball baseball bat. It's so big. So I bought a set of wrenches from them because at the auction, if you can put wrenches together, and they get pretty good money. And so I run around the corner, and a lady her and her husband were putting all this stuff out, and I just started making piles and piles. I spent $125 there. Everything I kept picking up, she kept saying, "Oh, that's new, that's new, that's new." And I'm like, "How much is it?" $5, $5. I'm like, "Is that your favorite price?"
It makes it easy to add it up.
Yeah. The best thing I bought was this. She sold me this for $5. Those little any of the Canons you see like that, you gotta. I've got it listed for $230 on eBay right now.
Whoa.
Dang.
It had a case with it. didn't have a charger, but I knew I had a charger because if you're going to sell cameras, and I think JT sells a lot of them, I just pick up the chargers because you know, a Canon charger, eventually you'll find a camera for it. A Sony charger, same thing. I bought a Sony camera the other day, and I had the charger for it. Even if you wanted to sell these, you can get $20 for these. Most time at a yard sale, they're So Harry, this one should sell faster, but I've got it at the top of the market, and I don't have offers on it. I need to put offers on it. I don't know. Do you recognize that Acme Made San Francisco? Never heard of that brand, that company. It was just what.
Yeah, they used to supply desert coyotes with dynamite.
So she sold me. Let's see. She had some exterior lawn light, the LED, like go down your sidewalk, full sets. Still in the box. She's like, we just never got around. We decided we didn't want to use them, but we couldn't take them back. I'm like, what you want for them? She's like, $7 a set. I'm like, holy moly. The first person in front of me turned them down. She's like, would you take any less? She's like, no, I think that's a pretty good price. And I'm like, as soon as that lady walked away, I stuck them on my pile. I'm like, yeah, that's a real good price because I think they're $7 or $8 a set because they had like 15 LED lights in it. So much stuff it filled up my hand truck over there. It's weird stuff.
Harry, you mean I was correct once? Mark it down. Timestamp.
Like this, you wouldn't believe it calls it itself recordable artwork from Hallmark. The last one sold for $60. She had a dollar on it. There's only one listed right now.
$60.
What is it?
I damn if I know. It says it's canvas artwork that's. Oh, because it tells you on the back how to record. It talks and the kid can say something about it, so they can paint and then put a little saying behind it. I don't know.
Okay.
But I got blenders. I got Hallmark animals. I got different kind of cases and stuff. That pink case right there, you see right there? That was $1. And then I don't know where she got all these cases. She had all these. They're really nice. Let me grab them.
Dun, dun, dun. Show and tell time with Scott is going well.
This stuff is all these presidential coin sets. All the like this one, the president's the complete. I don't know what you did with the coins, but this is the Franklin Mint. You can sell the box itself. It holds all the state quarters. President. And because it's Franklin Mint, I think the box is worth like $30 plus shipping by itself. And she had 9 of them. That one right there is the top of one. They're all different shapes and sizes. And they're all $1.
Yeah. One time people were filling out those sets for grandkids.
Because this one, I thought it was a humidor, but see the coin on top? But it's how nice this one is. It's got drawers and everything. This box alone, I don't have the key. If I had the key, it'd be $90. But without the key, I think it's worth about $50. Stop it.
If you don't break it.
This one is Danbury Mint. So she had all different kinds. Oh, it's heavy too.
And this one lady was getting rid of all of that? Wow.
Yeah, there was a bunch of candle holders on the side of the driveway. They don't sell very good at the auction. And she's like, her husband's like, don't you want candle holders? He's like, those been in the auction for 5 years. We forgot about them. They had 14 candle holders still in the boxes. But the lady behind me bought all those. I told her, I'm like, I think I bought half of your yard sale. I said, you're not gonna have to do the Saturday yard sale. She goes, I'm gonna sell out in the next couple hours. And I went to another yard sale, came back, and she was done. She had sold everything.
Well, if you put good prices on stuff, it'll sell.
Lots of stuff for $1. I didn't know what it was. I just bought it. She had a couple of Scentsy things for 50 cents. That does real good at the auction. What else? She had a Cuisinart salad spinner. They're not worth a lot of money. They're worth like $22, $24. But when they're brand new in the box and she puts 50 cents on it, you don't leave it.
No, you don't.
Some kind of cupcake cooker. One of those like I don't. It was new. What the hell else is over there? And all those, there's 3 or 4 of those containers I bought. I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but that pink one is like a makeup when you open it up and the little trays come open. They were all 50 cents each. She had a gumball machine for $10. I bought the gumball machine. Yeah, the camera, when the camera sells, it makes everything in the yard sale all free because it'll pay at $2.29 and only $5 cost. It'll pay for everything. Everything else is free.
There you go.
Yeah, a couple of those coin things. She's looking at it. She picked up one. She goes, "Look at all the carving on the end of it." I'm like, "You don't have to sell me. I'm buying them all for $1 each." There was 9 of them. I'm like, "I'll just take them all." She's like, "What in the world are you gonna do with them?" I'm like, "I don't know. I'll find somebody that wants some or whatever for $1." It's very, very. But people that would come in the neighborhood later on, like that Friday or Saturday, they would have thought. So I bought a couple other things, but not much. You'd have thought, man, there ain't much in here. But yet, the best yard sale only lasted 2 hours. I did pick up some Iron Maiden concert tees. The first time I ever found concert tees at a yard sale. Oh, you guys can put y'all back.
Oh, hello.
The Iron Maiden one was 2008, one 2018, and they're not. The 2008 is probably worth $30. The other one I never looked it up. I'm like, it's hard to sell a shirt with Eddie on it. Y'all know who Eddie is? Eddie's the mascot of Iron Maiden. Y'all are looking at me like I'm crazy. Let me go find it.
No, I think I remember that. You said Eddie, and I went immediately to Munster in my brain.
Kind of like Five Finger Death Punch has a lot of crazy shirts too. So I like wearing those because people look at you like you're nuts. This one is the Legacy of the Beast tour. That's the back of it. And then this one is the heart of the two. Eddie on the motorcycle. And then Eddie hanging out on Route 666.
Nice.
Yeah. They were like $3 each. I might. I love some Iron Maiden, so. But it was. I was evil on that one. I think Tracy was out of town. I didn't tell him or Harley that my neighborhood. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna ride around my neighborhood and just go back home. I'm not telling anybody. Normally, I tell everybody where yard sales are. Yeah, the ones in X, the 2X is really big. I mean, it's huge.
I don't know if James has ever watched one of my shows. I go on and watch him quite often, but I don't think I've ever seen him in our chat.
So
in my
So how was
trash.
everybody? I haven't looked at my sales. I took Saturday afternoon and Sunday off. Last night when I looked at my phone, it said I had 63 offers to send.
My sales are just plain old average. It's okay.
Yeah, I sold 350 on Saturday and 275 Sunday. That's okay.
Let's see. For the weekend so far, I've got. Where am I? Doo-doo.
Yeah, the 2X shirt, I might have to sell it because it's so freaking big. It's like a blanket. I mean, this thing is this you can't even get it in the whole screen. It's so huge.
Let's see. For the weekend, I got 274, which is about average. I hope to get some today. I sent offers this morning, and
Yeah, I
I've
did too.
been
I'm gonna
I've
be
been
listing
doing
here.
some listing.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be listing. I've already got but the two cameras up. That's what I'm trying to do like John has been talking about and hit 1,000. So
I've been
300,
listing some ephemera. I've got
300 on my way to 1,000. Now this camera works, so that'll be 350. I find a charger for this one. It'll be 400.
I've got a whole tote of Isaac Asimov science fiction.
Hmm.
These were a monthly publication. I didn't know that. This is August 1988. So I guess I'll put them together by decade and bulk lot them out. And also got showed these before. I've been listing these by year. These are preventive maintenance Army monthly magazines. They just, in a cartoon form, they show soldiers how to take care of equipment. But yeah, I got lots of stuff to get listed. I tested some stereo equipment yesterday. I put up a receiver, a Kenwood receiver, and a bunch of Bose speakers and stuff. Josh got good sales. Josh, your sales are like a roller coaster ride. You're up, you're down, you're up, you're down.
I don't think y'all are prepared for what I was trying to tell you. Are you ready? That's how big that damn one of those wrenches is.
Wow.
You look at it, it's wider than my shoulders. Look how big that thing is. It is. I brought this over here just to,
I guess you need to use that on big machinery, huh?
it's 20, that wrench is 26 inches long. Yeah,
So how
they're
much
all.
did you pay for it?
I gave him $20 for. There were 12 wrenches in a set.
Wow. Good price.
JB,
Yeah.
you're harsh.
Okay, so here's another cool thing I got. Got to look it up. So here, I paid $8 for it. It's Quasar, so that's a decent brand from the '80s. So this thing is straight '80s.
Yeah.
Couldn't find, there was no comps on it. Couldn't find any comps on it. So I used Google search on it. What's the brand? Super Wrench. I don't think it's a ton of money. It's yeah, Super Wrench. Made in USA. So, but I did find one of these. Retrospect was selling these, refurbishing and selling these. Take a guess how much Retrospect wanted for this little bitty radio. I mean, they're sold out. They don't have any more.
$80?
You might want to triple that.
Really?
Triple that.
They sold it for they were selling them retrospective. The Polaroid camera people, they were selling these on their website for $249, $259, something like that.
Dang.
Whoa.
But it's any of the bright. I liked it because I know some of the bright colors do real well. But it doesn't have a power. Some of them have a power, but it's got its microphone with it. I hope it works.
Yeah, I get so many similar to that, and then put batteries in it, and the belts are all broken on the inside. A couple of them I've tried to, replace belts. I'll order like a belt to go with something, but
You want me to try it live, see if it works?
sure.
I gotta go get 3 batteries.
This is good YouTube video right here. This is like the cat's meow of YouTube.
Algorithm's gonna love you today. All right, I gotta find a good cassette for you.
Yeah, $250. It'd probably be worth ordering a belt for that one.
Mm.
Da, da.
All right. I went all out for y'all. We're gonna test with some Lee Greenwood. What do you think? That's when Lee was young. Look at that. All right. Here, look. Come on.
3 double A's.
Yeah, 3 double A's. Don't put the thing in upside down.
You'd probably go. Because the belts are all stretched. Little Debbie wants to hear ABBA.
You turn it on. I need some glasses. Piece of shit.
You are the dancing queen. Oh, we didn't sing happy birthday to Jennifer. Okay, everybody ready? Go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Debbie. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Ta-da. Hey, Jennifer, if you were born on Labor Day, was your mother in labor on Labor Day? Ha-ha. See what I did there?
How do you turn it on? It's not showing any power.
Uh-oh. DOA.
I wonder if I put the batteries in backwards.
Well, that's a thing.
Nah, that's what I did. I put one of them in backwards. One of these does not look like the others. I have it in sleep mode.
Sleep. Sadie wants some John Conley.
I wish I had a John Conley tape. It still ain't doing Scott.
Yeah, because Labor Day changes dates every year, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Dang.
What are we supposed to be celebrating anyway? We're supposed to go out and celebrate that we're not working on Labor Day? Just kind of your summer's over. It's Labor Day.
Damn it.
Do, 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 do.
I guess I'm going to be listening for parts.
Darn it. Maybe Retrospect will offer you $150 for it.
Yeah. Let's look at. I didn't
Are
see the
the
model number on the front of it. Let's look it up by part.
are the spindles turning?
There's not even any indication it's getting power.
Uh,
Did you plug it in?
I don't have the plug. I put batteries in it. They're brand new.
Hmm.
Did you plug it in?
For parts only, it's still worth $30 plus 28 plus shipping.
All right. Sounds like Labor Day is a day to work. Yeah, that's the thing about reselling. You can work on Labor Day. You can work on Christmas Day.
Mm-hmm.
There's no rules. It's all good.
Hmm.
Josh says spin the batteries a few times to get the coating off of the spring, the battery spring.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
I tried that.
Am I tripping? Sadie says try the good batteries.
Those are brand new, Sadie.
Work in the middle of the night. Well, this is interesting as hell.
I know, right?
Let's watch Scott scrape battery terminals. Yeah.
Oh hell, let's see what's wrong. If you look in there, you can't see it. The thing's green in there.
Alcohol swab time.
Vinegar.
Vinegar time. Or deoxit. I bet deoxit would work. Man, the price of deoxit. That stuff.
It was $20 for the small.
I know. It used to be like $7 or $8 a can. Now it's screaming up there.
You know, the batteries from Home Harbor Freight aren't any good either.
Got a marketplace message. I've been selling a bunch of stuff on marketplace. I got a meetup today at 10. And I got another person interested.
You selling toothbrushes? Are you selling toothbrush holders on marketplace?
Oh, cha-ching.
All right.
Sold some hairspray. I don't know, hairspray, $10 a can, whatever. We got power.
Okay. I don't think that was music, though.
I don't want to kill you.
Okay, so what did you do to make it work?
So the contacts were green on one end where the positive goes. So I took a Q-tip with some vinegar on it and put on there. It eats the green stuff away. And so once it, because it keeps it with that green, it's like a coating on it, so it keeps it to metal on metal contact.
Mm-hmm.
Primo Chemo, he's the
Yes.
monster
Aloha to you.
seller. It's a Primo Chemo.
All right, so now,
You creepy sucker.
how do you eject on this thing? Eject, all the eject button.
I like
right.
Primo's new theme song.
Here we go. Yeah, it's not gonna play that because that. I'm telling you that song makes me just think about jumping out of a moving car. Although I did make I made an intro for my channel. Have you heard it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, the
Let's
tape is
get
not the
ready.
tape.
I want that. Let's get ready to rumble, like old what's his name used to do.
Yeah,
Big Boy, not as big as he was, but let's get ready to rumble. So what's it worth working condition?
I think he said like 250.
the highest sold on eBay is 70 something,
Oh,
but there's none that work on a retrospect is asking 260.
So working condition, you do a little video of it playing, put that on your listing. You probably get at least 150, wouldn't you?
So it does have a little.
Is it dragging?
Some Lee Green with everybody.
Has it got an AM FM?
Yeah, it's AM. Yeah, the AM FM is there, and then
Put a set
none
of
of them have
cheap
the mic.
headphones with it.
Yeah, none of them have the microphone. So yeah, James, I'm gonna put it up. So I'll hit it with the oxide. You're exactly right, Todd. So the selector has a little bit of static and stuff in it whenever you're going on the dynamic, whatever they're calling it, the 3-band preset equalizer. So I'll hit all those little buttons with a little bit of deoxide just to take some of that static out, especially when the volume goes up and down. To any of those little knobs that you'll work it in. That stuff is winning. I don't put very many videos in. I guess I'll put a video in and this ain't working.
Yeah, I've had a couple of customers tell me I only bought yours because you put in a video of it working.
So Beth said, took the test, negative, off the inventory. Wife tested positive.
Ugh.
That means you should hide. That's what that means. I was feeling terrible when I woke up this morning, tired, little sleep after I rested all day yesterday, but the dogs woke me up at 5. So it's amazing how much better you feel when you take half an Adderall. I'm gonna get some shit done today. And when I start slowing down, I'll take the other half. Be winning. Yeah, so the only thing I got left now, I gotta put this back. See, the green one, I haven't sold the green one yet, but the green one's got a battery charger. Let me grab it.
What the hell is Anissa doing? Where's Anissa? Do. Yeah, but I get what you're saying, Jabez, but who's it that was always saying, if you don't ask a lot, you won't get a lot? Who always said that?
But you've also got to read the tea leaves, and right now that don't work as much because people are hurting too bad right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah, people don't have money.
Yeah, where's Lag? Where's Anissa? Something's broken. Did they not get the memo? Anyway.
What do I do with the green camera?
I don't know. Some people actually schedule like a little vacation trip or something during Labor Days and stuff. Well, let me look at my orders here. I've got stuff that I sold that I've had for over a year. And so a lot of people say, well, you don't need so many listings because if it doesn't sell in 3 months, you need to just redonate it or throw it away or whatever.
Okay, so when I told y'all they come in funky colors, here's the green one.
It's a neon green right there.
That's the yellow one. Ooh.
Looks orange.
But they, I'm sorry, orange and green. But the green one is the better of the two. The green one is a different model. One's an XP50, the other one's an XP10.
See, let me just show you real quick.
All right, so y'all, I'm gonna try. They got the same battery. So
I've had this shirt for over a year. I've had these little computer light chips for over a year. You know, just because you've had something a long time doesn't mean it's never going to sell. I've had these boots over a year.
I thought boots were made for walking.
The reason these haven't sold is they're size 2. This is like a child's size. Tiny feet. Let's see, I've had this toner for over a year. I don't know. Do you just automatically get rid of stuff because
the nice thing to having the cameras that are very close to the same is they use the same battery. One of them has a charger, so it does work. See there?
Oh, the vintage Mickey Mouse ashtray sold for $50, full asking price. Thought that was pretty cool. Size, you wear size 2, Debbie? Debbie's a little miniature person.
Then my daughter's really tiny. She wears a size 0.
Are you kidding?
Nope.
Sheesh. I've had this shirt at least 6 months, maybe a year on it. And a lot of this stuff doesn't sell for much, but shoot.
So what we're going to do is
little stuff adds up, I guess.
Use the other charger to charge up the battery of the one that doesn't have a charge.
Size 0.
That's why I had to go find the green camera because I knew it had a charger.
Debbie, I probably got some more boots your size then. You need to order some army boots from me. Harry Humstone.
Yeah, so Todd, what I was meaning Friday night was, my old philosophy was always, pick the listing that had the best listing, generally meant they got the highest price, and then I would tweak the listing, the title and stuff to fit what I needed. But I'm probably knocking off 10 or 15% off the top, whatever sales price. Okay, so it comes to certain items like that Canon T3 to the I listed at the top of the market of it because I know that will sell.
Mm-hmm.
But because it's also because I've also given basically they're getting the bag for free or pretty close to free. So I know mine has gotten more stuff. And the other one I listed at the top of the market, the Nikon, because it has 2 batteries. And so, but I also will send out 15% off offers.
You said a smart thing the other day about
Oh shit!
parting stuff out. You can see in the background there a Pioneer Woman um, pressure cooker thing,
Mm-hmm.
but it's missing the little steam vent thing on the top. So I'll sell the lid and the pot.
So
But
Harry said he's really starting to look at cameras. Here's one of the things I've got to send out, Harry. This is the scary thing about cameras. That's one of the last things I sold. You can pick up those little bitty Kodak ones everywhere. I got $28 um, plus 9 to ship it. So basically, I took an offer on it, but I listed it at 40. I got 37 something for it. It's
how
just a
many
simple little Kodak camera. It's a little, I think it's a 7 or 8 megapixel.
Yeah, that's what I
Um,
was going to ask.
Alpha. Yeah, it's a 7.1.
It's only been a couple of years since everybody was saying, "Oh no, I don't even pick up anything that's got less than 11 or 12 megapixels."
Yeah, that was me. That was me telling you anything less than 10, forget it. But now you know, I think $40 or $38 shipped on a camera that's going to go in a 7x4x2 box and going to cost me less than $5 a ship, and you're going to make $20 on this camera because I paid two max for it. This one, these older Kodaks use AA batteries, so they're easy to test. Uh, Beth, same thing. I keep finding cameras in drawers, stuff that Dusty used to use those. Dusty swore about those damn Kodak cameras. Uh,
What for
um,
his listing pictures?
he sold his entire eBay store with using a Kodak camera. When it broke, he bought another one on eBay.
Hmm.
Because
Nothing wrong with it.
anything above 8 megapixels, the hosting on that site doesn't show. It doesn't make a difference. But that's why I tell you, I take pictures with my iPhone XS Max. Doesn't matter. It takes really good pictures anyway, but it's overkill. Anything that's like an 8 or above, like the iPhone 8 or even the 7 or any of the Galaxies. I mean, you can pick them up for 60, $70. They're better than the camera to me because use your Wi-Fi to run the eBay app and to list. Although I've been talking about Friday, I have been changing the way I'm listing. As I look things up over there on one of those other computers, I've got computers everywhere. I'll start the draft because you can list. To me, you can list faster on the computer because if you're on the phone and you have to change, like you're going to change. What are we going to like change the serial number or something? It's a little more difficult than it is with the phone, especially expiration dates. If you have anything with an expiration date on the computer, you can just alter the expiration date. On the phone, you have to clear selected and then physically type in the new date. Where it could be just a month off and you change it from an 03 to an 05. You just change one number. The phone won't let you do that, or at least the iPhone won't. But yeah, these, and so I sold 2 Kodak cameras. This one this weekend, and then I sold one that was the 743. I sold the 643, which I think might have been 5 megapixels. I got 30 for it. It sold last week. So I mean, they're worth. They take no time to list, no time to test. They sell pretty quick. Oh yeah, that's true, James. On the computer, it's easier to put in the condition. So I've changed a little bit the way I like put it on the computer. I like putting the condition in and just letting the AI do the description. Be done with it. Why you come out here? Why you come out here? You sit on top of me all day yesterday. We sat in the recliner all day yesterday. What the heck? This is not a recliner day. Daddy has to work today. What do you think about that? Sucks, doesn't it? You can stay in there with your mama.
That's Phoebe, right?
Yep, that's Phoebe. That's my. She's adopted me as her person. She has to know where I'm at all times. This is. I got home the other day from running errands, and
Yeah, I only list on the computer. I don't ever list straight from the phone.
Friday I got home from running errands. Johnny's like, if you don't bring your ass inside and say hello to her, so she'll leave. That's the back door. That's the garage to the door. She's waiting for me to come inside because she heard the van in the driveway. But it's interesting stuff. I took an offer on the mirror. Where's the mirror at? Mirror. It's a makeup mirror that has a Bluetooth built. Oh, there it is. It's a makeup mirror with a Bluetooth built into it.
So you can apply your makeup while you're looking at your monitor?
No, you listen to music. It'll play. It's got a speaker on the bottom that.
Oh, okay. Ping wants 2 of those because she's always applying that makeup, and stuff.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that one didn't take long. I paid 10 at the thrift store for that, and somebody else wanted 119. That's a good example. Somebody wanted 119. The last one sold for mid 80s. I put mine at 79 and took the best offer. I don't match. There's more to comping what something's worth than the highest listing. That person is going to be waiting. I don't want to wait as long as he's going to wait on the overpriced.
So you do your Jabez, you do your draft on the phone and then switch to computer to finish. Okay.
See, I think at JBCB go both ways. If I'm here, I started on the computer and finish everything except for the pictures. And so all I can do is add pictures and hit list. If I'm out and want to start something, I will do it that way. I'll start on the phone and hit draft so that when I get home, I've got something. So I think if you learn to work either way, the one thing I find is as I have items that are incomplete in drafts, I will get those finished. So as I'm bringing new stuff home or find my new stuff, I'm not adding to the piles of stuff that's all around me right now. Because at least those items are getting listed because I'll work my way through the drafts. And drafts allow me to like tomorrow, Joni. So I've got to get some work done today on drafts because tomorrow, Joni has 2 doctor's appointments. Then she has another one on Wednesday. So I want that extra phone. I want it when I'm sitting in the doctor's office. One of them, she's getting CT scans, so that's going to take. So that means she has to go in, drink the liquid or whatever it is, or they inject her with the liquid, and it takes 45 minutes before they can even do it. So I've got at least an hour and a half at one doctor's that I'm going to be sitting in the waiting room, whatever. So as long as I've got drafts, I can sit there with the phones, take advantage of that time that normally I would be out of commission. I also worked Saturday afternoon when I was watching college football. Had some stuff loaded on my phone until the Alabama game came on, which then I can't watch anything but Alabama. But the other games, I can watch it and mess with my phone because I'm not a psychotic. So James does his photos first. So James, I've done it both ways, and for I will take photos first this time, a lot of them, because when I'm sitting tomorrow in the waiting room, I can do the research on the phone and get them listed that way, because I need the photos. But if I'm out here and I'm bringing stuff in, like I'm trying to remember what the value is, I'll just go ahead and on that computer that I'm using to look up, because I've got the scanners hooked up. I'll do it the other way.
Do, do.
I think it's important to evaluate what you do and really learn to take advantage of any situation you're in. I mean, if however your mind works, and then I've also once I get back Wednesday from taking her to wherever we're going Wednesday, whichever doctor's appointment, I'm getting tires on the van, so that's at least another hour that I'm gonna be sitting at Walmart getting tires. So I want to have uh, stuff that I can make listens while I sit at Walmart. Yeah, Javis, you can't. That's a. I mean, that proves my point. You can't just because somebody does it one way. You got to figure out what works. Everybody thinks different. There's no right or there's no wrong way. There's just what way is efficient for you. So many people decide they've got to do it one way versus understanding and thinking about how it works best with it. The copy and cop. People feel the need that they think it's a shortcut by copying what somebody else does. They try to hammer it into themselves, and it's not the way they think, or exactly doesn't work for what they sell. Those are tough lessons.
Mm-hmm. Morning, Maggie. Dun, dun. So yeah, today for me is mostly a listing day. I mean, just sit down and
And
get a bunch done.
so since I've got that stuff to do tomorrow, and I've got the auction to go to in the morning too, tomorrow is really tough. But at some point, probably this evening after dinner, I will pull all my orders and probably ship a good chunk of them because right now I've got 27. I've got 47 on 2 platforms to ship right now.
Dang. So, are you still about 50-50 Amazon and eBay?
Uh, eBay is currently passing Amazon. It might be 40-60 with Amazon being the 40.
Yeah. But you've had a lot of time at home with your broken wife.
Yeah. Also,
That's,
kind of disillusioned with Amazon. They're right now. Amazon is doing a lot of what they call Section 3 suspensions, which if you can't prove invoices, and even then, if you prove invoices, they're not letting you back. Uh, it's an ugly time on Amazon right now. So JT, that's the problem I'm having. Trying to decide if it's worth me driving. Dude, I filled the van up in my neighborhood this weekend on a Friday. I didn't buy much on Saturday because it was only 2 or 3. But I did buy a subwoofer. I got to drag that thing in here. A Clips subwoofer. It was $20. It's heavy as a ton, but it's worth 189 plus shipping. So yeah, that's probably 7 hours from here.
did you say subwoofer?
That's a bow. It looks like a bow. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got the little two side speakers that go with this. So this and the two side speakers will be a hundo. But it's a big old thing
Yeah.
to ship.
That one up. You ship 3 different packages here. Yeah. Right now, James, I'm leaning towards. Have you ever done the Grab 50? Is it? I look at all the areas and I've asked people to live over there, and it doesn't seem to be like this. It would not be one of the better of the yard sales. Yeah, I just listed a Bose remote. I think it goes to the 1-2-3 system. Don't miss Bose remotes. That remote, I listed it for 30 plus shipping. Anything with that name on it is, you gotta look it up.
Ow. So it looks like somebody dropped some paint on here. So I just take a Sharpie and look at that. It's disappearing before your very eyes.
I do that for a lot of figures in boxes that, the Black Series, all those boxes. Every now and then the edges and stuff get, and just wipe it off.
Look at that.
But, yeah, Myrtle Beach is way too far. I would think the Myrtle Beach sale would be better. Now that you're past Labor Day, there's not as many, or the next weekend will be past Labor Day. You're starting to lose all the dreaded vacationers. Traffic. The worst thing about Myrtle Beach is the traffic during vacation season. Jeez. Oh, it's inside.
All right. Well, I've got a Facebook Marketplace meet up at 10 to sell some MREs. So I'm going to be shutting this down. Everybody get to work. It's Labor Day. That means work. Ping, you have to list 5 things today.
I just listed 5 things.
We'll list 5 more.
Mm.
Why? Because I said so.
All right, just because you said so, I'm going to go get to work.
All right, folks, thanks for dropping by. Thank you, Scott, for joining. Ping, you're sweet as always. Thank you for joining.
All right.
And we'll see y'all. When are we going to see you?
Friday.
Is Primo going to do a show today?
He normally does Monday, Wednesday, so I'll be live Wednesday. Well, is Todd going to be around tomorrow? I mean, Tom?
I don't know. I don't know where he was today.
I turned on here to listen to him be boring, and he wasn't even here.
He's not on another cruise, right?
Don't think so. He didn't say anything about it. He probably just forgot and slept in. You know how those old guys are. They sleep in a lot.
Yeah, I take a lot of naps.
All right, we'll see y'all later. Bye.
Righty, bye.
Peace out.